Hello everyone and welcome. It's Roommate here with some Modern Horizons 3 in Timeless. So, I played a little bit, some best of ones, testing a couple of the decks, just to make sure they kind of functioned. I didn't want them not to function. The decks I have prepped seem to function well enough. So I'm starting out. I'm not playing Scam. I think Scam and Beans in these decks are going to be popular. They're going to be pretty stapley, and I don't really feel the need to play them day one. However, I want to play some of the cool new cards, so I am starting out with Blue Black Tamiyo Luris. And this deck's pretty cool. It's using Tamiyo, 1 mana 0/3, Flipwalker, with cards with Brainstorm and Treasure Cruise, Mishra's Bauble, Psychic Frog, all ways to draw cards and flip Tamiyo as fast as possible and use that as the value engine. The rest of the deck is sort of just like a blue-black control deck, but with Necrogoyfs. This card goes really big, really fast. Snapcaster, just value. Bowmaster, still a great card. Psychic Frog's been, like, a couple games I've cast it, has been super impressive. Very strong card. It actually, like, profits against Bowmaster. And then, like, discarding, like, top deck Thoughtseize to grow is huge. So it's just like a blue-black control deck, or mid-range tempo-y deck, but using Tamiyo as sort of your way of grinding out. It's sort of your powerful card. And one of the other new cards I'm testing is Flare of Denial. And this lets you turn your excess Tamiyos into counterspells. So say you play one Tamiyo, you flip it, you draw a second one. Well, the second one's not as good. You play it, it's a blocker, and then you can Flare of Denial it away. Same with Snapcaster Mage, and Psychic Frog in a pinch can also cast a Flare of Denial. So that's the main deck, just cheap interaction, good creatures. Sideboard, I do have in outside of Lyra's plan with Harbinger of the Seas. I think this is super important, because this deck I can't imagine has a good matchup against Field of the Dead or against Beans. So having ways to just try and like screw their mana is pretty important. Stern Scolding, for Grief and Bowmasters and Solitudes. Vexing Bauble. If anyone's playing Show and Tell, this is just an awesome hate card, and it's decent against Scam. Toxic Deluge, just your best Wrath effect. Flare of Malice, really interesting new card, really pretty powerful, and Soulguide Lantern to interact with the graveyard. So that's the deck I'm going to be taking into some best of 3 masters. See how we do. Welcome into round 1 against Mr. 3000, the movie. I'm playing Tamiyo Control. This hand, I'm on the draw. This hand's a mulligan. Yeah, I just have a swamp, a bunch of cards I can't cast. This hand kind of stinks, but on 6 against Aluris, I am gonna keep put the land to the bottom. Like burn DRC into Luris. It looks like a burn deck. It could also still be like a bleach deck. Ooh. That's pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna bobble, Flooded Strand. And what's cool about this, actually, yeah, I do actually have to play this because it triggers on when you draw your 3rd card. So I'm just gonna shock, play a Tamiyo, and in the upkeep, I wanted to do that in the upkeep. I clicked through it too fast. Oh, they're playing Tamiyo. That's cool. I'm not like super weak to a Bowmaster, so I'm not too Now if they have Dark Ritual Bowmaster, it would not be good for me. But where I am right now, I'm actually pretty decent. They do turn on their DRC. A removal spell would be good. Yep, they have a bolt. Nope, nope, not yet. Resolves, okay. And they mill a Croxa. Yep. They're drawing an island, so if they want to cast Croxa, they're pretty far off. Oh man, those were some heinous draws, but it's a 4-5 pass. They play their own Necroglaive that's bigger than. Yep, cannot block. Okay, yeah. And that is not an out, so I'm just dead. Yeah, there's 3 really good interaction spells. So this is just like Grixis Tamiyo. Not a flare denial matchup. Not really. I'm not big on Thoughtseize and grindy matchups. I do like stubborn denials. I like Flare of Malice, and I like Soulkind Lantern. I guess one Toxic Deluge is still okay. And so, oh, there we go. I'm on the play. Play first. This hand's not fantastic, but I will have a Necroglaive into a Bowmaster. Another Necroglaive. Yeah, I'll take another Necroglaive. DRC in the bobble. Yep. Now, luckily, I have the Bowmaster. Kill the DRC. Just gonna see. They're drawing their own Necroglaive. It's pretty good. Just gonna get an island. Play the Bowmaster. Kill the DRC. Attack for 2. Pass. 8 bolting that, sure. Now my Necroglaives are out of bolt range, so I'm happy about that. Play their own Necroglaive. Yeah, just gotta keep drawing lands. Undercity Sewer. Yeah, not a spot for Tamiyo, but I will Necroglaive. Guess I was supposed to do that in combat. Inquisition, nice. Does grow their Necroglaive into a frog. Sure. Ooh, Brainstorm. It's perfect. Brainstorm into a bunch of non-mans. Love to see it. Yeah, I can go get Swamp here. I'm just gonna kill their Necroglaive and crack in for 8, and that is GG. Pretty good. They sided in their thought seizes. I sided out my thought seizes. So let's get here for round. Do I want flare? I don't think I want. Or I think it's fine. They're gonna have some creatures, and if I ever get a flare in response to their removal spell, I'll be pretty happy. So. That brainstorm was an excellent drop. Yeah, this is a keep. I gotta go turn 1 Tamiyo into turn 2 double necroglyphs. Turn 3 maybe Snapcast or something. Tamiyo, sure. Ooh, Psychic Rock. That's good too. Thoughtseize. I mean, if they go Brainstorm here, then I'm in trouble. Because they just get a Planeswalker. But no blocks. They kept a 1-lander, so definitely going to attack, investigate. It stinks fetching a swamp, but I think it's worth it. Just get the double necroglyph down. And I'm in a decent spot. Not a great spot, decent spot. They have to have a brainstorm there. Right? Nope, just a frog. Frog's really good here. Ooh. So is that. Let's just draw a card. Soulguide Lantern. That's cool, because it does let me grow the necroglyph. I'm gonna eat their bauble. So I gotta attack. Next. Yeah, if they pump the frog to try and eat a necroglyph, then I'm actually really happy. Oh, they didn't do that. Huh. Interesting. Do I want a Flare of Malice? No. I think I'm good. Huh. Did not expect them to not grow that. Yep, they get a draw. And if they crack the clue to flip the Tamiyo, they are. They flip the Tamiyo. Plus, yep.
Think before you act.
Their own 0/1 necroglyph. Huh. Another necroglyph. Well, I'll just attack Tamiyo. Resolves. They can chump block. I'm happy with that. I see what they're doing. That's fine. Are they just gonna go? Oh, no, they're just keeping it alive.
Stop interrupting my work.
Crack the clue. Island. Yeah, I'm gonna make them sack the frog and just play, yeah, play another necroglyph. They can't minus their Tamiyo. Expressive iteration, that keeps them in it. Flares and Snapcaster don't work well together. They're just bolting the Tamiyo, sure. Stern Scolding is not an amazing draw, unfortunately. But I do get to kill their Tamiyo. Or not kill, but threaten Tamiyo. So they don't get any value off of it. Yep. That's good. So I can hold up Clue, Stern Scolding, or I can draw a Laris. I think I'm just gonna draw my Laris. If they wanna, they holding Thoughtseize, that's fine. Yep, Thoughtseize Laris. Plus, take a little bit. I have it. Stern Scolding, so Tamiyo's dead. Shieldred's Blade, sure. Tamiyo's dead.
My research is
I have a.
ruined.
Yep. I'm going to get rid of creature, land, creature. That creature. So that leaves me with artifact, instant. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of all creatures. And then pay that. Draw 3 cards. Pay some life. See the top card of their library. It's an Unholy Heat, that's fine. And pass. Okay. So my Necronoid's gotta get a land. Yep. Yeah, crack Clue. That's good. Pass. That's also good. Just gonna brainstorm. Fatal Push, and I guess Snapcaster. Play that. Fetch my island. Attack. Okay. Pass. Huh. Fatal Push. They do have Delirium, but my hand's really good against theirs. Like, they can take the Drown, but I have Snapcaster still. So. Thought I shuffled you away. Huh. Is their hand Bolt? Like, that's the only thing it can be, right? Is like Bolt. Nope. They're just dead. Alrighty, that's 1-0 with Dimir Tamiyo. And I'll see you in round 2. Welcome in round 2 against Torigoma, playing Tamiyo Control. Yeah, this is the why you play the deck. Turn 1 Tamiyo into turn 2 Brainstorm with Thoughtseize backup.
No
So, excuse me. So, okay. Once upon a time, into forest. So is this just Titan? Yeah, it's just Titan. Yeah. So, attack. Get a clue. Rainstorm. I don't see any lands there. No. I'm gonna draw the other Snapcaster. Flip. Thoughtseize.
Protect this library with my life.
Huh. Once upon a time, spelunking, spelunking. Just take the once upon a time. Plus,
I am not defenseless.
yeah, we get a spelunking. Mill the second bowmaster. So this way, if they play spelunking, I can just bowmasters.
Violence is not the answer.
I guess I am weak to specifically natural order. Sure. Unless they mill this card. Hopefully they mill this card. Nice. Now I'm not weak to natural order. That feels great. Ooh, thank you very much. It's not a land. Fine. I'll play for Tamiyo Ultimate. Natural Order Oko. Take the Oko? Pass.
Think before you act.
The Just Colony Garden is there out? Sure. Sure. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so miserable. Okay, I just concede. That was the power of this deck. It was just kind of the nut draw. Yep. So Laris is coming out. We have Harbinger of the Seas. 4 of. So, no Laris, that's fine. Not really Fatal Push. I kind of like Flare Denial. I do want the Flare of Malices too. Tamiyoo's still fine. Not really, not super into Bowmaster, but it is good with Flare. Oh, just one Toxic Deluge. And we'll play it like this. So yeah, this is why I'm playing Harbinger of the Seas as a 4 of, just specifically for Titan. And can I keep this hand? It's honestly super close. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna play greedily. Doors of Moria. Dig too deep. Too greedily, too deep. Spirit. Okay. There's an island. Oh, Flare of Cultivation. Oh, that's this deck. That turns my Harbinger. Fine. I'll try it. Just turn to Tamiyo again. Try and flip it. This probably won't go as well. So in their upkeep, I will watch them draw Oko and Primeval Titan. Nope. What's their next card? Results. Okay. For one ring. Sure. I did draw a land, so the game's not over.
I'd love to hear stories from your home. Use your words.
Oh, just gonna pass. What do they got? Spelunking. I don't mind spelunking. Maybe? No. Because I want to go like swamp. What do they got? Like, yeah, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards. What do of the Oko? Yeah.
Revel with your king, wild and sovereign and free.
So, ooh. That's a great draw, actually. So I get a Thought Seize. Wow, their hand's really good. Natural Order. Plus Resolves. So I don't get to kill the Oko, but I do get to ping it down a bunch. I don't think my life total super matters here.
Quite the fear your truth, so hostile to the
I mean, if they just drew a Primeval Titan, they draw a Primeval Titan. Nope. Elking or food? Oh, is it just natural order? Yep. Yep. This Harbinger doesn't even get to kill anything because they just get to Oko it. Yeah. I think this game's over. Oh yeah, they have a Hasty Titan. Okay, I'm just gonna concede this game's over. They had the nut draw. So yeah. Does that make me want Fatal Pushes over like a Flare? No, not really. Maybe over a Toxic Deluge. I'll put a Flare. Actually, I'm on the play. Let's just Stern Scolding and take out the Deluge. Take out a Deluge, and I know now I know they're on the ring. So yeah, so that's fine. So on the play, I should have on the play should have better interaction points. Play first. I have to mulligan. Ugh. Man, this hand stinks. But I'm going to keep. Yeah, I have to keep. Keep. Get rid of an island. Hopefully my Bauble sees something good. Like Stern Scolding. or Thoughtseize. I just need like one piece of interaction. Well, Thoughtseize doesn't stop their nut draws. Definitely not that. Shockland, pay to life. Yeah, this doesn't matter because I'm not flipping a Tamiyo. Oko, sure. It's not a Stern Scolding. Oh. Once upon a time. Yep. Well, now the question is, do I double Thoughtseize or do I Psychic Frog? I think I just double Thoughtseize. Or is this a Veil? Oh, I played right into the Veil of Summer. Oh man, that was my bad. I knew they had... I should have known. That was an obvious Veil of Summer. But... man, they just gonna Oko this. So, we're just gonna Psychic Frog Tamiyoo. So if they just play Oko, I'm not in a ton of trouble. My turn. Flare's not terrible. We're just gonna draw. We're gonna attack. Investigate. Sure. Do I want to flip the Tamiyoo and buy back a Thoughtseize? Yeah, I think they have another Veil of Summer, so I'm just gonna Harbinger of the Seas. Get them to Oko this, basically. So, like, they Oko, yep, Oko the Harbinger of the Seas, and then I just get to play another one, so.
I will invert the world to watch kings grovel and worms rule.
No, they're targeting my Psych-Prop? Sure.
Oh dear.
That's pretty interesting. Kill the Oko?
This is my cue to
They don't have blue mana. So they did have the other Veil of Summer. They cannot cast Primeval Titan, so Oko is the only card they can cast in their hand. Oh, I was supposed to attack and make another clue. Oops. They do get a Stern Scolding this, but they can't cast anything in their hand. Ooh, Nether Goyf. I like Nether Goyf. Yeah, just gonna draw a card. Found a land. So, I actually gotta flip Tamiyo. Another Harbinger. That's sweet. Just plus... play a nice big Nether Goyf.
I am not defenseless.
And tell them to beat this board. I have another Harbinger, even if they get rid of this one. Just cycling a Veil of Summer. Yep. I have a Flare of Malice to answer a Titan. That is match 2. That's sweet. It's 2-0 with Tamiyo control. I'll be back for round 3. Welcome everyone to round 3. I'm here playing Tamiyo, Dimir Tamiyo control. So this is not the nut drop, but it is still really good. So, breeding pool. That makes me think it's probably going to be some sort of beans deck, which if I can flip Tamiyo, I'll be pretty good, but if I cannot flip the Tamiyo, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Oh no, it's Merfolk. Oh. Interesting. Tamiyo is okay against Merfolk. Draw a card. Yeah. Just gonna pass. Have a Bowmaster up. Have a Bowmaster and a Drown in the Lock up. Play a land. Is this a Sevelin? Jet Collect. Nope. Does get to explore. They drew another land. Scout. Sure. Did they target the scout? No. Results. Okay. They drew 2 lands, so that was a very good shoreline scout. Pass. Do they attack? They do not. So I am just gonna Bowmaster ping this down. This jet collector is pretty good. This does turn my flare on. Tamiyo will attack. I want a clue. And we're just gonna pass. I have just the good old-fashioned counterspell. Huh. That's funny because I actually don't care. Like, that's fine. Do I want to drown in the like that? No, I want to draw a card this turn. Okay. Pass. No blocks. I'm gonna draw a card. I don't like that tap swamp. Another treasure cruise is not where I want to be. I know the top card of their library. What's the top card of my library? Thoughts. I don't really like that. I can drown. Still can't cast. So it's gonna attack and pass. So now I do have a Drown Lock, I have a Clue, I have a Flare of Denial. Merfolk Mistbinder, sure. Pass. They're going to attack. So I am going to Drown and Unlock that. And then I'm going to just double trade. Activate Clue. Draw a card. Another Mishra's Bauble. Okay, they're just drawing a land. So I'm gonna attack. That's fine. Spend 1 mana. Treasure Cruise. That was a weird tapping. Play land. I don't even have to tap out yet.
This is an interesting story.
Though I could. I know they're just gonna C-Note Scout. So I'm just gonna plus. They don't really have good attacks. I have a Flare of Denial up. I have a ton of cards in hand. Sure, you can C-Note Scout. Draw another land. Nice. This Harbinger, I actually like the Harbinger staying around. So we're just gonna block. Tamiyo can take 1. We're gonna draw. Swamp. Pretty good. I'm just gonna kill this now. Ooh, Fatal Push. Love to see it.
Use your words.
This looks a little weird, but I'm just going to draw Laris and go to discard. In turn, submit, discard a Thoughtseize. I now have Snap, Fatal Push. I also have a bunch of Flare Denials up. They don't have any good attacks. Pass. Another Fatal Push. Yeah, we're just gonna take up Tamiyo. If I get Tamiyo ult, don't think there's a way for them to win the game. I don't have anything to immediately rebuy with Laris, so I'm not gonna do that. They are drawing a bunch of lands. Yeah, I'm gonna Fatal Push. Pass. +2. I could have ultimated, and then this would have flipped, and then I could have rebought it. Yeah, that is true. But I don't think it matters. No attacks. In turn. Like, yeah. That was sweet. That was really cool. Harbinger of the Seas. Kind of messed them up. So this is just a creature removal deck. Not a Thoughtseize matchup. Want to preserve my life. A bunch of Fatal Pushes. I'm going to take out a Tamiyo and a Flare. So this isn't really the matchup for him. I'm just want to play like the control deck. Couple like decent blockers into like a Toxic Deluge to win the game. Excuse me. But so I'm going for the 3 out. We'll see how I do. I've had a mixed feeling when I played Best of One. Best of One's kind of wacky. It's always been kind of wacky, and it was like every match was like some sort of scam, basically. But these Best of 3 games have felt really fun. I've enjoyed them a bunch, and yeah, I mean I played against a Luris deck. Ooh, okay. This hand's actually pretty slow, but I'm gonna keep because Psycha Frog is really strong. So, I really want to see an untapped land on the top card. That is an untapped land, so I will draw it, get a hold up Stern Scolding. I would like to be able to fetch like Swamp, but they may have just sided out their Harbingers. Yep, so this is easy. I mean, I guess I didn't need to Water Grave, but easy Stern Scolding into Frog. Frog has been extremely impressive. It grows so big so fast. Discarding cards, discarding dead cards. Yep, you got it. Play your 2/2. My turn. We're gonna attack. They're gonna block. They are going to block. Discard Undercity Sewer. I'm actually gonna hold up Snapcaster on Stern Scolding. I think that is my best draw, and I want to make sure I have cards in hand to discard for Psych Frog. Another Snapcaster. Okay. pretty sure I just like Snapcaster anything they Stern Scolding anything they play here. Jet Collector. Yeah. That card's pretty good here. And if I make them tap out of mana, they don't get to use it. Hex Catcher. Okay. So they want to trade Hex Catcher for that. Sure. Yep. Just a nice 2-for-1. Cavern Souls. So they do get a Mox Jet. I can't imagine they do anything with that Mox Jet. And that's cool. Stern Scolding just got so much worse. Definitely going to attack. Draw a card. Find a land. I like that. I have to actually just kill the Jet Collector. It looks pretty weird, but them like basically redrawing all their Merfolk would be really bad for me. And I know that my counterspell isn't going to be fantastic. Shoreline Stone, sure. Draw a land. That's in Ottawa. But yeah, this game has shown how powerful Psychic Frog is. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. They're gonna channel Ottawa on the Psychic Frog, and then I'm just gonna Merfolk Trickster. Never mind. They're letting me counter something. And draw a card. Oh, Tashana's Tidebinder. I see. Yeah, I can't Snapcaster to do anything, but sure, Mistbinder. Yeah, they're wondering if they should attack. They're not going to. Ooh, I like another Goyf. I really want to draw like a Fatal Push. Wow. So I'm sorry, Nether Goyf and Flare of Malice. You are being taken out. For shocking is fine. Tashana's Tidebinder gets to go. And then we get a Snapcaster. Yeah, that's 3-0. I'll be back for the wrap-up. Welcome into the wrap-up with this Tamiyo control deck. And I went 3-0. Honestly, the deck felt pretty good as a control deck. I am playing against anyone scamming, so who knows if I'm good against scam or not. But, I mean, I beat up a Lurrus deck, I beat up a Titan deck, like this, like Titan, just Harbinger of the Seas, and I beat up on a, oh my gosh, Merfolk deck. Honestly, there's a lot of powerful cards in this deck. Psychic Frog, super strong. Nether Goyf has felt really strong. Tamiyo has felt really good. Yeah, I don't think I ever used a Flare of Denial, but it did I did have it in my hand and I could have used it, but the game just ended before then. And Tamiyo felt really, really strong. It feels really easy to flip. And it's such a clock on the game Now, if I do ultimate it, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have half my deck in my hand. Can you beat that? So it's not like I win the game, but it kind of is I win the game. But and sideboard felt pretty good. These flares felt really strong. Um, Harbinger of the Seas obviously great. Stern Scolding, like Toxic Dale, like this deck feels pretty solid. I like it a lot. And yeah, thanks for watching.